Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Andrew here, back with another Eurovision video. I said I was going to give you something daily every week for Eurovision, so I've decided to go and give you another live stream, and we're going to have a Eurovision watch along. So for this one, as you can probably already tell by the title of this video, it's a watch along of the 1981 Eurovision Song Contest. So, before we get started, hello if you're new to my channel, hello if you're not, hello. So, and if you're on or you're coming back to my channel and haven't yet subscribed, that subscribe button and click the bell notification button to be notified when any new videos of mine get uploaded onto my channel. So yeah, we've had the fallout from last night. We now know the running order for the final. We know my home country, the United Kingdom, will be 22nd tomorrow night, and I really do think they have a fantastic shot at winning it this year. So, judging from what I've actually seen, but without any further ado, I thought I'd give you a little Eurovision watch on. So we're going to go with 1981, and it will just be all the songs only, no commentary on anything or nothing, but I will comment on songs as we go along. So without further ado, let's get started. And we start with song number 1, which I believe, Wenn du da bist by Marty Brehm, which is from Austria. And already we're going straight in with for me, a meh song. I don't get some of the outfits of the backing singers from this one. So someone looks like she's dressed like I don't know if many countries had this, but in the 90s the UK had a show called Gladiators, and there's one dress looks like something out of Gladiators. This is really hard performance. No, when I think of Austria, I wouldn't think of this song. No, it's amazing compared to nowadays, just how small these stages were back in the day compared to the size they are now. So yeah, I wouldn't go out. I really would not go out of my way to play this song, to be totally honest. Let's just put it that way. I just think the whole staging is really weird, and the backing singer and the choreography is just really strange. For that, and yeah, And then we've got Turkey, Modern Folktrue, and Icicle with Dönme Dolap. Another. It's all right, but it's not. It's another meh song from. But yeah, it's the outfits don't look. Their outfits don't look. Yeah, their outfits don't look too bad at all, to be honest. But the song, yeah, the song's not a go-to for me for Turkish Eurovision entries, to be totally honest. It's one of the few Turkish entries that I am not mad about. If memory serves me right, because I haven't looked and seen the running order of this. Can't totally remember the running order of this, but I feel the UK this year was song number 14. If anybody wants to correct me, then go ahead. Yeah, 2 songs in and not really much to write home about. Oh, and then we come to Lane of Varieties, Johnny Blue for Germany, song number 3. Now, when I think of Eurovision, when I think about Germany at Eurovision, this is a song that comes to mind for me for Germany Eurovision songs. Yeah, I'm not surprised that this finished. I think it was second. Yeah, it was second. I'm not surprised that this finished second in 1981. This song, well deserved. So. Yeah. Germany were in a pretty Eurovision at this time at the moment. Time last year, the previous year, and she finished second. 1979, they'd had Genghis Khan, and then if everybody knows their history, the following year they'd go on to have I'm Bisschen Freedom, which would be their first ever Eurovision, and then they go on to have a really good showing when they hosted in 1993 when they sent Rücksicht, which I think was top 5 as well. Yeah, it was top 5. So yeah, this was a bit of a golden era for Germany at Eurovision. And to think at the current time, at this current moment in time, well, when I last looked, the latest odds have got Germany favourite for last place tomorrow, unfortunately. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of people don't think Germany are going to have a hope in hell's chance tomorrow night. Unfortunately. Oh, and then we go back to a meh. This is Jean-Claude Pascal with C'est peut-être pas l'Amérique for Luxembourg. Now, he last competed at Eurovision in 1961 for Luxembourg when he won with Nous les Amoureux. And I'll be honest, I did not like that. I did not like that song. So you can understand what I say. I never ever. I kind of nearly always forget about this song. Because I think how can someone that was big in the early 60s, still think that that 20 years later they're still going to be relevant in music. Very, very few people do have careers where they're relevant for that, where they are relevant for that long. For me, it's another meh song. It's not Luxembourg's finest moment. I don't absolutely hate it, but unfortunately, it just goes nowhere for me. It stays at one solid level, and just really goes nowhere as a song. Oh, why can't what? That gets me. Why can't they in this day and age? Why in this day and age? Why are the female backing singers not wearing matching colours? To be fair, he looked old. I know Israel with Habibi and song. This is the I do admit I do often forget about this one. This was a good effort from Israel having come back this year after missing the previous year, because they were supposed to host, but because they'd hosted the previous year, they couldn't afford to host 2 years in a row. And in fact, they pulled out of hosting in 1980, which makes the only country to ever win a Eurovision never to win their title the next year. I think, unless I'm totally wrong on that, I just don't know. La 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 la. Hi la la la. La 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 la. It's a good song. Their outfits at least the guys are matching. Her outfit's quite nice. I will admit on that. The vocals are pretty good. But then back in this day, the vocals were always good. La 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 la. Yeah. So yeah, this was good. This was a good for me. This was a good inspiring entry. I think the early part of the 80s. Yeah, the early part of the 80s is. I think I might have cut out a bit there. If I did, I apologise. But yeah, the early part of the 80s for Israel was a really good era, I thought, and that was a good song. Oh yes, Tommy Seaback and Debbie Cameron, Clara Ella A for the Denmark. I thought I love Tommy Seaback. Make no mistakes about it. I love Tommy Seaback and I love all of his songs that have been sent to Eurovision. I'll be honest, I think all three of them for me are criminally underrated. Disco Tango, Cruella A, Understanding her på himlen. All three of them, at least one of them should have been a winner in my opinion. And Debbie Cameron, she just gives pure energy on stage. Oh, sorry. I'm not, but I don't know where that came from. Yeah. Denmark had only recently, quite recently, made a return to the contest after taking quite a big, I think it was an 11-year break they took from Eurovision between 66 and 77. So no, it took a 12-year break. They came back in 78. And I'll be honest, I think they hadn't done a bad job for me up to so far on their return. That was good. Save me much weiter with Layla for Yugoslavia, which, as you know, is no longer a country now. Not a great Yugoslavian Eurovision, in my opinion. And I'll make my opinions clear as well about Yugoslavian Eurovision. Their actual winner, I don't think should have won at all. I don't think it was a good song. I don't think it was their best song. There were better songs they'd sent to Eurovision over the years that I think got nowhere near to winning it. They should have won it more. They deserved to win it more than them. So yeah, it's just like, it makes me feel like they're like, just makes me feel like with them, like they've just gone, oh, we want to be in the contest. We'll just put this out there. At least we're in the contest. We're not going to win it with this, but there you go. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I've already bored of the song. That's why I'm not really speaking that much. Oh, Ricky Sosa, reggae, okay for Finland. I love this song. I think, I think, I think. No, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, you can see. Okay. So yeah, reggae, okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. The outfit, his outfit's a bit on the loud, on the loud. He looks, his hair, he's got a bit of a, he's got almost a bit of a Rod Stewart vibe about how he looks. Yeah, I can't, I can't fault that accordion at all. So yeah, it's one of, yeah, it is, it is a wacky performance. Well, no, not wacky, but I think it's one of the more livelier performances. Should I put it that way? Of back in a time where performances weren't really. Reggae, okay, reggae, okay. Reggae. No, yeah. What's not to like about that? That was fun. That was really fun. Ricky Saucer with reggae, okay. Oh, and now we have France Jean Gabilou, Whom and a Whom. Oh, a personal favourite of 1981 of mine. I absolutely, I adore, I adore this one. Whom and a Whom by Jean Gabilou. Up to this 1981, in 81, France had won. Yeah, France had already had won the Eurovision Song Contest 5 times. So their last time at being only back in 1977. So, and yeah, they were still doing pretty well at this time. But as you know, they haven't won since 77. They've come close. They've come close on a few occasions. 1979, 1990, 1991, 2019, They came really close. No, 2021. Sorry, they came really close. They would they yeah, and they were in the top 5 in 2002, 2001, 2002 and 2001 and 2009. So they've had. I think they were top 10 in 2000. So they've had some sniffs. They were Bucky's favourite to win in 2011, but we all know what happened there. But yeah, this is, for me, I don't know what it is. This is an epic song. This is. And he can sing. He looks like an old gentleman, which makes me believe if he's singing like that at that age, I wonder what his voice was like when he was younger. That was really good. Bacali with the solo to Spain. I think this was Spain. Oh, I just admit I don't like this one. I do not. It's a bit meh for me. I'm not. I know. Eurovision seen as a cheesy contest for some people, but I'm. I just personally do not like this entry. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be a Spanish entry. I think that would come straight to my head when I think of Spain at Eurovision. Yeah, so I'm a bit warm now. I'm a bit warm up here now, so I'm going to take my top off and take my jacket off. So yeah. Yeah, you're back in the day, it's just Eurovision songs were just good, good, wholesome, and really, really inoffensive. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think it started to sort of change. I think in the 90s. Yeah, because Eurovision used to be your listings, and it's like it's mainly pop songs, mainly ballads. 70s, you probably had a bit of disco. You probably had a bit of soft rock. Linda Williams had this in Wonder. for the Netherlands. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, and yeah, the Netherlands would cover at this stage. They were currently 4-time winners, having last won it in '75, and I think with teaching with Ding a Dong. Yeah, so they're in the early days of a very, very, very long wait for the victory. She, yeah, because it's so easy, listen, so nice it's a nice sweet song. I'm just so engrossed in it. So yeah, it's it's so easy. It's so easy on the ear. This. Wonder, het is een wonder. So yeah, I like the outfit's nice. Staging's pretty simple. It suits the song. Now we have Sheeple horoscopes for Ireland. Yeah, of course, Ireland, the host country, having won last year. To date, it was their second victory at Eurovision. And I keep saying we're in an era where Ireland knew how to what's one always sent quality to Eurovision. I just think lately Ireland have lost their way Eurovision. And I think I'll be honest. I think because since they got the language rule in '99, I think you have to make more of an effort. The likes of we've had to make more of an effort. The likes of us, Malta, and Ireland, who were the only ones who could sing in English up until '99. We've had to make more of an effort lately to make our songs stand out at Eurovision, even though we're singing in English, because now other countries that now the countries that are able to sing are able to sing whatever language they want, and they choose to sing English, and they're making an effort with the songs. If you get what I mean. But yeah, at the same time, I think some of the longer standing countries in Eurovision, like us, we've sit we we've we've sit we've sit we we've taken Eurovision as a bit of a joke, let's just say. And a lot of the newer the European countries are coming since the 90s and stuff. A lot of the 90s and the 2000s, they take it as a serious music contest. Decent effort from Ireland, and I liked the outfits. Ooh, Norway, Finn Kalvik, Alfred Elivet. I think this was a nil point. I think this was their second nil point of the voting system as it was. And to me, I can't understand why it didn't get any points. It's a nice song. Yeah, I'm being honest. I really don't understand why this didn't score anything at Eurovision in 1981. It's done my head in. Oh, so yeah, I have to keep moving about because I'm not. If I sit in one position for too long, I get my knees all get achy and everything. So, yeah. At this stage, Norway had made their first appearance in the contest in 1960. They were yet to win it. I think their best position to date at this time was Arza Cleveland with. So I got that. I can see the song written down in my head. I can see the song written down in my head, but I can't pronounce it. Yeah, it's something soul. I know it's got. I know it's into something soul and yeah. Yeah, this is nice. I don't know. I don't understand what the jury, because it was jury back. It was jury only voting at this time. Because of that, I think the reason it was jury voted in these days is because I don't think that they had a way of connecting everybody in Europe. Yeah. And now we come to making your mind up books for the United Kingdom. The winners of 1981. But can I be blunt? I really think this year it was the ripping the skirts off that won them Eurovision, because I'll be honest, the vocals to be fair were a bit ropey, so I'm like, no, get a run for your money and take a chance and it'll turn out right. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, good song making your mind up piece, but yeah, I think the clear reason that was our fault. That was the UK's fourth winner. Was I think it was the skirt rip because I don't think the vocals were a bit shaky. I think the guys weren't too bad. I think what I think it was I think one of the I think it was one of the girls whose vocals were a bit shaky. That was good. That was really good. Carlos Payet with playback for Portugal. Oh, I absolutely adore this song. The outfits are just absolutely unbelievable. Talk about live performances Eurovision. That certainly was a fashion statement for that era. Oh well, and the choreography is just brilliant. Playback, playback, playback. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I like this song, but I can understand probably why he didn't do that well at Eurovision. It certainly stood out, but I don't think it probably stood out to the juries for the right reasons. But it's still a memorable effort at Eurovision for Portugal for me. So I can't fault it. I like how they've all got a little on the back of their outfits. They've got a what looks like a disc it looks like a record disc, a record, and they've got playback, and it's got playback on the records. I like that touch. Yeah, love it. Emily Starr with Samson for Belgium. I think Belgium. Yeah, Belgium at this point had never won the Eurovision. And if I think right, they were the last ones to have competed in 1950. They were the last ones to win one. Who were out of the original 7 countries that won Eurovision in 1956. and they won it in 56, and they won it in 86. And I don't think, I think they've been on occasions they've been close-ish, but overall they haven't they haven't been anywhere near a sniff, within a sniff of winning the title since '86, I think. I think a third in 2003. I think a fourth in 2015, a fourth in 2017, and not a fat lot since then, or not a fat lot before then, I think. Yeah, oh yeah, I think there was Dee Wee. I think it was Dee Wee in about 98. And me and my guitar. Yeah, well, that was all right. Yannis Dimitras Fegali Kalokerino for Greece. Now, I'll be honest. I think that I don't remember this doing too well, but I think this was quite underrated, for in my opinion. Yeah, so yeah, Greece were relative newbies to the Eurovision, having only first competed in '74. So, and I think what they tended to do, Greece in the '70s, in years when Turkey competed, they pulled that they didn't. In years when they competed, Turkey didn't. But I have a feeling the EBU must have said to them, right, you see, we both agree to compete in the contest together, regardless of whether one's in and whether one or the other's in, or you just don't bother coming and competing at all. That's how I feel it went, because from about 80, yeah, from 80 they were back there, from about 80, yeah, 1980 they were both competing. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good. Overall, this is a good song. It's quite a melancholy song, to be honest. I I don't mind songs like that. because another really melancholy song I actually like is Day Before You Came by ABBA. Oh, and here's debutante Cyprus with the song Monica by Ireland. If memory serves me right, this it wasn't a bad showing for their first ever Eurovision. And it was the first time Turkey, Greece, and Cyprus had all competed at Eurovision together. So anybody who knows the political history between Greece and Cyprus and Turkey will understand what a pretty significant moment that is. So yeah, obviously being their debut entry, they would score their best. Quite ironic, they would score their best performance. They would score their best placing, their best and worst placing at the time in the contest. Yeah, I can understand why they did so well. The song's quite catchy. Probably helps your cause when Grace probably gave you 12 points. Did I just say that out loud? Whoopsie. Wow. Oh, EOS Entertainment, Peter Silver Mark. Now, if you watch my other live stream of the 1979 contest, you'll know how big a fan of this song I actually am, and you'll know how big a fan of Peter Silver Mark I actually am as well. Yeah. So as I said in the last video, they're the only acts to go to Eurovision 4 times for the same country, and each time they've gone to Eurovision for that country, they've competed it with a song in a different language. In 1971, it was French. 1976, it was English. 1979, it was German, and in 1981, it was Italian. This was a beauty of a song, and thoroughly deserved its placing that it got. I think, which I believe this actually finished in third, because I believe Germany was second, and we all know the United Kingdom won it. So I think the top three that year was probably what it was. Top three. I'd take that. If I was alive at the time and somebody would have told me that was going to be the top three before the contest started, I'd have probably gone to you. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, to this day, Switzerland having made the first appearance in '56. It's been a bit. It's been a bit of a rough, rocky road for them over the years. And this, for me, this was a highlight for them at Eurovision. They they won the first contest, but then they had to wait. They had to wait a fair amount of time. They had to wait a fair amount of time. They had to wait. They had to wait 32 years for the next win. Oh, Bjorn Skif's Fångar i en dröm for Sweden. Miss thinks this is their song. Not not too bad for Sweden, but after having won with Abby in '74, I think they kind of lost their way. In the simple fact, I think around the time they won with ABBA, the argument was they weren't sending songs to Eurovision. The public were up in arms. I think there's been a dispute that that Sweden was not sending songs to Eurovision that were representative of their music scene in Sweden at the time. So of course, I think that's why after they hosted it in '75, they didn't compete in '76 due to that dispute. And to be fair, Sweden at Eurovision, you get what you get. Pop mostly pop songs. I feel like at the moment now, Sweden don't take a risk in what they send to Eurovision. I say they don't take a risk, but yeah, Sweden's entry. Don't get me wrong. It's not. I can appreciate this year. Cunningham and Jacobs hold me closer, but it's not my cup. It's not something I go out my way to actually listen to all the time. But yeah. So yeah, I believe as I'm speaking now to you, this is the very last song. Yeah, this is the very last. I think it's the very last song of '81. And that was good. That was a good ending to the. And there at the end of that, you heard a bit of Terry Wogan. You heard a bit of Terry Wogan there. So there you go. So that was it. We've done a Eurovision watch along again. So yeah, that was what I thought of the contest, and I've also given a bit of insight into my Eurovision knowledge of countries. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. What did you think? Be sure to give this video a big massive thumbs up if you've watched it. Well, if you've come in and watched it or zoned out or whatever, it makes a difference. not everybody's got the attention span to do this for so long. So, yeah. Right, I will say now before I go, if you want to follow me, on my social media, I do have some platforms. I'm on Instagram, and my platform is search for HBK Euromaniac. I'm on Twitter if you search for Eurovision 1986, and probably my most active one, which I'm daily, almost daily at the moment, is TikTok, and on search for Andrew Jeff's one on that one. Go and look at my TikToks. It's all it's mostly Eurovision related, but I do post other things up there. So if you enjoy watching me here, you can be sure to go and follow me on my social media platforms. So that's it for this video. So yeah, I have committed myself to doing something every day, which I'm really proud of myself for this year for Eurovision week, a Eurovision related video for every day of the week. So yeah, you'll get another one tomorrow, which I will say I will do a live stream of the voting, for tomorrow night, and that will most likely be sure to tune in to my channel. I'll probably be about 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. That will 10 o'clock in the evening. That will kick off, and we'll go right through till we'll have a winner. So probably the first bit of it tomorrow night will be me giving you a rundown and review of my opinions of all the songs, and then by the time I've done that, we will probably be in time for the voting, and then we'll watch together and see how well your country does. So for all of you that don't know, all of you that don't already know, the running order tomorrow night for the final, we starting the show tomorrow night with the Czech Republic, We Are Dummy, with Lights Off. Then in the dreaded number 2 position tomorrow night will be Urs with Yamame for Romania. So unfortunately, I think that's completely ruled that one now. Now I wasn't putting it as a winner, but I don't think it's going to do any good. That'll probably be forgot about. Then at number 3 we've got Portugal, Saudade by Mauro. Song number 4 tomorrow night will be the Rasmus and Jezebel for Finland. Then song number 5 will be Switzerland with Marius Bear and Boys Do Cry. Number 6 tomorrow night in the running order will be Alvan Anaes with Flem for France. Then number 7, my guilty pleasure this year, Subwoofer, Give That Wolf a Banana for Norway. Song number 8 in the running order tomorrow night will be Snap by Rosalind for Armenia. Then Italy have number 9. We already knew that, and that's Mahmoud and Blanco with Brividi. Spain will be song number 10, and that's Chanel with Salomo. Number 11 will be Steen de Diepte for the Netherlands. Number 12 will be Kalush Orchestra Stefania for Ukraine. Will that position assure them victory? Because they are the big bookies' favourite at the moment. We just don't know till tomorrow night. Then song number 13, Malik Harris with Rock Stars for Germany. Now, unfortunately, Germany at this point of time, last time I looked at the odds, they're currently favourite to finish last. So I do kind of feel bad for Germany, but somebody's got to finish last. Then I think we come into the second half now. Song number 14 is Monica Liu with Sentimente for Lithuania. Then we have Fade to Black by Nadia Rostamli for Azerbaijan at song number 15. Then we will go on to Belgium with Jeremy Makiese and Miss You at 16. Song number 17 will be Die Together by Amanda Georgiadi Tenfjord for Greece. 18 will be Sister Med Haikandi Sol. So I don't know Icelandic, so forgive me if I've butchered that. And that's song number 18. Song number 19 is Stubbsy Stub and Advahof Brothers with Trenuletul for Moldova. Song number 20 is Cornelia Jacobs Hold Me Closer for Sweden, which is a fan favourite. Could do well. I think yeah, that one's in the mix and its position really helps. Then at number 21 we have Sheldon Riley with Not the Same for Australia. Yeah, you're in the sort of prime area now here. Then song number 22 is your boy Sam Ryder with the song Spaceman for the United Kingdom. Now, that if people don't already realise, that number won Eurovision. That number in the running order won Eurovision last year, Måneskin. So, could it do it 2 years in a row? I'm really, really hopeful that it does. But anyway, then we move on to song 23, which will be Ochman and River for Poland. Song number 24 will be Constructor in Kopresano for Serbia. And song number 25 will be Stefan with Hope for Estonia. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think that's going to win it because it's been quite a while since the very last song. It's been a while. I think it's been a while since the very, very last song performed at Eurovision has actually gone on and won it. In fact, I think let me think. I'm trying to really, really think back. I know the last song to perform at Eurovision won it in '89, and if memory serves me right, I don't think any other contest had any other Eurovision song contest had a winner where the song has been asked to perform. It hasn't, has it? So it's over 30 since the last place song has won Eurovision. So yeah, there you have it. That's your 25. But I was going to say, I was going to say with that, as you do, I think nowadays because it's the public, because you have a public vote and you have a jury vote, I think by the time you get to the end of the show, end of the songs, people have forgot. There's a lot of the early ones people forget about, and then, but also as you get to the end, the last few songs, people are like, "Oh, come on, just want it to be over so we can start voting." So they don't really appreciate the song, the last few songs, so to speak. So we'll just wait and see. So yeah, I'm wittering on now. I know it's been a long video, but it's almost upon us. For me, tomorrow I'm probably going to be a nervous wreck on our live stream because the odds are lucky. The odds could be in the United Kingdom's favour tomorrow night. But you're hearing it from me here, I think realistically, Ukraine, United Kingdom, Sweden. They're the only three that I think are in the running to win it. And I reckon I have a feeling they could be them three could be the ones that eat up the most votes tomorrow night. But the only way to find out for sure is to join me about 10 o'clock tomorrow night for my Eurovision final live stream. Until tomorrow night, best of luck. Best of love to everybody, and goodbye for now.